What is up, gamers? Welcome to another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In today's video, guys, I'm gonna show you how to build the craziest poison damage for the endgame boss. It's dealing literally the most insane damage. I'm gonna walk you through builds, timing, and everything that you need to know. And I will be doing an updated video of all of my teams later today, where I'm gonna walk you through basically all of the changes that I've done to max my damage. Every single day, I'm min-maxing them, getting more and more and more damage. And I know a lot of you guys will want to improve all of the teams to get a better positioning on the leaderboard. Before we get to that, I do want to let you know that we have the new D&D event coming tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on it, a guide. I'm going to show you free-to-play teams to basically smash this event, get Alminster for free, which is an amazing, amazing hero. And starting tomorrow, most likely, we're going to have a new creator bond event where you guys can start using code Skratch and claim free rewards. And of course, just to say thank you to every single one of you guys that supported the channel by using code Skratch, I am hosting a guaranteed giveaway. And yes, you are getting some very, very good rewards. I'm actually going to show you right now what you are getting if you message me in Discord. That's all you got to do. You're going to get this guaranteed, just to say thank you for using code Skratch, guys, okay? Now, if you haven't joined my Discord just yet, the link will be in the description down below or in the pinned comment. You can literally come in here, check out the giveaway hype channel, and send me a message. Type number 1 in the message, and I'm going to send you the codes, okay? I'm going to send you 12 codes. You're going to be able to claim all of the rewards that you've seen on the screen. Now, if you want to get access to Discord, you're going to have to read the rules section, okay? Very, very important. You're going to have to click on this emoji. Then, from there, you're going to have to click on this select the game. It will prompt you to this channel where you're going to need to select the game that you want to unlock the channels to. And you click right here on Dragonheir. And that will unlock all of these Dragonheir channels. We have the most insane community, hands down. Big shout out to every single one of you guys that are in here already, because we are absolutely killing it with team strats, helping each other out to basically improve our teams and improve our experience in Dragonheir Silent Gods. But leaving all that on the side, I'm here to show you the best freaking team for the poison boss. So let me just go in here to the end game. I'm going to show you basically what I've done so far with all of my teams. Every single team got an upgrade from yesterday. Yesterday, I had an upgrade from the previous day, because that's how we're rolling. We're trying to improve every single day. And basically, the only team that I haven't ran yet is the poison team. Now, I've done massive, massive changes to this team. And yes, I am using a couple of pretty damn rare characters. But I still want to show you how to run this team. And if you do not have Rata, I'm going to give you basically, guys, a couple of different ideas of what you can do to improve your team. So this is the team that we are running. We're going to run Lotair with his exclusive artifact. We're going to run Durango with the Witch's Remains. And the most important thing, on a Puppeteer set. I'm going to get to more details in a second. We're going to run Twitch. We're going to run, of course, Jorn. He's going to have the Pipe Organ on a Brotherhood set. He's going to boost the attack. And we're going to run Rata on a Tide set, okay? The whole idea with Rata, guys, is something that I actually haven't noticed, is that you can get healing from her talent, okay? This talent will actually heal you. The boss barely deals any damage versus this team. Like, nobody ever dies. The boss feels like he's a wet noodle versus this team. Comparing it with all the other teams that I'm running, where most of the characters tend to die every now and then, this team is just literally freaking bulletproof, okay? Now, the whole strategy in here, guys, no resistance. We are running on the craziest skill timing ever on a 16 seconds rotation, the fastest you're going to see for a team like this. And the way I'm going to explain you the way I managed to make this happen, basically. That's where the Puppeteer set comes on Durango, okay? Before, without a Puppeteer set on my poison team, and big shout out to one of you guys that told me in the comments, Skratch, you don't have a Puppeteer on poison. And I was like, yeah, I actually don't, you know? So let me just try to play around a little bit more with my team. I've changed my Garion or Furbart that can replace Rata. but then you need to build resistance on all of your characters. Rita will drop a cleanse, will extend the duration of debuffs on the enemies, and will give me healing, which will be massive because she's going to cleanse right before my damage dealers go, which will increase my damage by a lot. Now today, I actually got this beautiful, beautiful upgrade on Twitch. Okay, so I've got this amazing glove on him, and I've got this chest piece too. Both of them upgrades, so I'm expecting something like 20 to 30 plus million damage boost from yesterday. And yes, we are not gonna give up till we are hitting the score that I want, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So this is the build on Rita. She will have resistance because we need it for the power tide, for the power of tides set. Basically, you want to have the resistance, some accuracy to extend the duration of debuffs, to apply the decrease attack a bit more often. And the whole idea is that we have a massive damage reduction from her passive. And she is running the Solar King Horn. Now, if you do not have Rita, you can run either Garion, either Furbart. Okay, so I'm quickly going to show you which ones are those characters for whoever doesn't understand my filthy degenerate accent. So this is Garion. You can run him on a power tides with high resistance, and you need resistance on your entire team. And you can run the Solar Horns King on him, and that will get you to like around 360 million damage. That's what I've done, not yesterday, the day before. Still very good damage, 360 million, right? Then we have Jorn. Jorn is built on a Brotherhood set with the downpipe organ and as much skill haste as you can squeeze, okay? Basically, I actually do not have a lot of skill haste in here by the looks of it, but hey, let's ignore that part. We have enough skill haste on here. The more you have, the better. I do have him inspired to Inspiration 4. That gives me already some skill haste from there. And it's not a necessity to have this on him, but these are the talents, as you guys can probably notice, right? So we have the bottom 3, if I remember it correctly. This should be the bottom 3, yeah? Then we have Durango on a Puppeteer set. One thing that I forgot to mention about Jorn, why he's so important, is the passive. So his passive will give ultimate energy to my entire team. The way I've built this team, they will never desync, okay? They will never, ever desync, and that is huge because with the previous team, what was happening, they were desyncing, which caused me issues because either, I don't know, Lothair decided to get slower, was not consistent enough to get the ultimate energy from his passive and keep them on a 16.5 seconds rotation. So with the Puppeteer set, now we are spot on a 16-second cycle, which allows us to use the ultimate skill way more freaking often. But this is the build on Jorn, of course. The more attack on him, the better. And having some resistance is good because of this talent, okay? This will give him more ultimate energy, ensuring that we are not desyncing. Then, the build on Lothair. With the exclusive, we have, of course, an Emperor Might. We have the Precise Carnage, Finality Helmet, and we have the Violence Incarnate Weapon. These are the stats on him, and we have his exclusive talent. I'm very happy with the build on Twitch after the upgrades today. I feel like it's a very disgusting build. Keep in mind, you do not need the resistance. We do have the Serpent deity on him, and we have a crazy amount of attack and enlightenment, which is very, very nasty. We have top talents on Twitch and on Lothair, and we have middle talents on Durango. Okay, positioning is this one. Is not necessarily extremely important, but you want to keep this mofo at the front. Even though they tend to get hit, all of them, the whole idea is that if he's at the front, he's going to get hit more often for whatever reason. I've seen that the passive procs more often. If I put him at the back, it doesn't, okay? So let's jump into a run. First, I'm going to show you again the skill timing. As you guys can notice right here, Jorn is on default. He's going to start at 11.2. The whole idea is to remove the increased defense from the boss, boost the damage with the Brotherhood set. Then we're going to have Durango go in, apply defense down. Straight after, we're going to have Rita, increasing the duration of debuffs and dropping the clans on my Lothair and Twitch, okay? One thing that I do not remember, because I haven't really used Rita this season, I can't remember if she can... is a she. if it can extend the duration of the defense down more than the 10 seconds. I remember in the past, I used to time it to go straight after 5 seconds after the defense down was applied. So I might have to change something. Maybe I can squeeze in more damage. But we're going to do a run like this just to show you how the team works. Is a lot of RNG with Twitch and bigger RNG with Lotair. So Lotair is exclusive, has a 30% chance to repeat the attack. You have to retry this team multiple times. Still, is actually proccing that 30% more often. The whole idea is that I need him to do around 285 million damage minimum. Okay, that is considered good RNG. Not perfect, good RNG. So let me just break it. This team should be doing at somewhere at around 400 to 410 million damage. 400 plus million damage with good RNG. With bad RNG, it's going to do 360, 370. But if you are paying attention at the team, you're going to see that they are at full HP non-freaking stop, which is crazy, crazy because with the previous team with Garion, I was dying every now and then, okay? And just by putting in Rita, I really did not notice that her talent is so powerful to give me so much freaking healing that I'm constantly at 100% HP. Not to mention all of the damage reduction that comes from the passive is just crazy. And as you guys can probably pay attention, if you're looking at their skills, you're going to see that Jern goes in, Durango goes in, Rita goes in, Twitch goes in, Lotair goes in. And this is going to be the cycle constantly. They will not desync. Now, in case if they decide to desync for whatever reason, I can keep an eye on them. But from what I've seen, it's kind of like bulletproof with the desyncing as well. It's literally only if by any chance Jern will not get resisted, or if he's not going to proc his passive properly to really boost all of the team, that's kind of like the only thing that can really, really go wrong. And I've seen right here that Twitch is getting very, very close to use his ultimate more or less at the same time with my Rita, which is a bit of a problem, right? So I'm quickly gonna put him back in sync. He's gonna use it at the same time with Lotair now, so that's fine. We have 4 minutes left, and we are already at 300 million damage, guys, which is pretty damn crazy. So one thing that I'm gonna look at right now is, can we increase the duration of defense down for longer than 10 seconds? I think we cannot. So maybe, because I was just thinking about it now, maybe if I delay all of my damage dealers, including Rita, to go 5 seconds after Durango, I might be able to squeeze in more damage. But it might be a bit of a problem maybe with Jern not being fully synced in terms of him applying the buff from the Brotherhood set too early, and by the time my Lotair and Twitch will go, they will lose that 10% damage boost, which is gonna be a bit unfortunate if it happens, right? So we got a Clans, Bank, Twitch and Lotair at the same time, doesn't really matter. We are still banging the boss. 330 million damage, and we have 3 minutes left. So in 1 minute, we've got 30 million damage, which seems that means, not seems, it means that we are kind of like on track to get a 400 million damage. As long as the RNG doesn't get bad from here, okay? And I'm talking about Lotair messing up with his artifact, not proccing the 30% chance often enough, and that can cause us issues. But hopefully, we don't have to worry about that, and we're going to get it up and running. For the moment, we're still kind of like on track. If you're looking at the damage output per second, they're performing really, really well. Even if the boss dispels buffs from us, we do not care about that, okay? We do not care about that because, I mean, we're almost always on full HP. That brings me the next question. We have this piece of mythical gear, I forgot the name right now, that allows us to deal additional damage when we are at 100% HP. What I'm curious, if we have destroyed HP, like in this situation right here, where the boss destroys our HP, does that still count as we are at full HP, or we are losing that 25% damage boost? Very, very curious by that thing. Maybe some of you guys have that information. That's something kind of like very, very hard to test out, especially when there's a lot of RNG involved in a fight, right? But the boss is literally a wet freaking noodle. Like, he does not do any damage. Okay, Jern proccing his ultimate, Durango, and we need that ultimate energy to proc on Twitch and on the Lotair. It seems like my Jern is using his ultimate a bit too fast, which means that my Twitch and Lotair might not have the buff from the Brotherhood set. Yeah, like they've just lost it right there. So if I will manually delay him a little bit, and I'll be doing that after, that would solve my issue, right? Because as you guys can probably notice, we are losing a bit of damage like that, but we have 393 million damage. Oh boy, oh boy. Heck, we can use one more ultimate. We're not gonna get 2 more ultimates in, unfortunately. But we might hit that 400 million damage. I want 400. Yes, baby. Look at that. Absolutely freaking beautiful. But I'm not gonna save it here because I know for a fact that I can get at least 410 million. So that is kind of like the Lil Wanis type of level in terms of damage, considering that my Lotair is not inspired or anything like that. And Twitch dealt good damage. Lotair is literally missing around 11 to 15 million damage for him to have decent RNG, good RNG. So I can easily break the 410 million mark. Unfortunately, the RNG is not on my side to let me hit the score that I want to get to show you in the video. But you've seen 400 million plus, and that's definitely still very, very good with the team. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.